Are we all set?
Yes.
All right, it is 5:32 p.m. Monday, May the 11th, and I called this meeting of the Duvall Cultural Commission to order. Staff, please call the roll.
Yes. Commissioner Linonis.
Present.
Commissioner Bertnicki. Commissioner Einberg. Here. Commissioner Damiana. Commissioner Hanson. Chair Frazier. Here. Co-chair Guille.
Here, I'm not a co-chair though.
Oh wait, who's the co-chair? Oh, Brandy is.
No.
No, Jeremy is. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
We have new name tags coming, so those are in the works.
Right, first up is approval of the agenda. Does anyone have any comments on last week's minutes? Do we have any
Changes to the agenda.
Yeah, do we have any changes to the agenda for this week?
No.
All right, moving on to staff announcements.
I have one announcement, so I don't know if you've seen, but a date has been set for the Art and Wine Walk, which will occur on August 28th. So we are in the middle, so the city was able to get a grant from the Port of Seattle to kind of act as an intermediary for the Art and Wine Walk. So the Chamber of Commerce is partnering with Northwest Art Center. I'm hoping DFA as well. So they've put out a call to both artists and to the business community to figure out which businesses along Main Street want to sponsor an artist and do a pour in their facility. So they haven't named it yet, but it's also going to include the distillery. So we're hoping to start at the landing, maybe with some music at the landing, a couple different places along the way, and then they're trying to figure out where it will end. Probably the block would stop us, so stop it can participate as well. I guess it depends a little bit on how many artists will want to show their work. We'll open this building for probably artists who maybe want to set up a vendor stall or something. So August 28th. It's been, when was the last time we did it? Did we figure out 20? It's been a few years since we've done the Art and Wine Walk. So coming this year.
Do we have information for artists who want to participate, or are we reaching out privately?
So it'll be run through the Chamber of Commerce. So they have put together a flyer. Let's see if I can find the information. But how it'll work is they'll partner with one of the businesses to have their work displayed and for sale while the event is going on. I know they put out a flyer. Let me see if you go to the Chamber of Commerce, if there's a way to get connected. Light Up Duvall fundraiser. I don't see anything immediately on the website, but I can locate it and send it out to the commission. Because I know they put together a flyer because I saw it at the chamber meeting that I was at on Thursday.
Thanks.
So it's exciting. Way to share some opportunity for our artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find, I know they have a graphic that's supposed to just be a placeholder. Is that what- okay.
But they also had like a sign up list at the chamber meeting on Thursday.
This one?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
We can show a screen on that. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Nice and simple.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's for both, for if you want to be an artist or if you want to be one of the locations.
For wine tasting. Okay.
Sandblast is July, so we should be
Huh?
done for the year, so.
And then the other thing we have signed, I signed them when I got back from vacation. We have executed both contracts for our murals. And so we'll start prepping the different locations so that once we hit a spell of dry weather, our muralists can begin their work.
It's exciting.
And then on Wednesday, May 20th, we have our Touch and Truck event down at Depot Building. And that will be from 2 to 5 for open to the public for free. So we'll have our public works will be there. It's in honor of Public Works Week. Yeah. So that'll be fun. They've got some cool stickers to give away and we'll have some cool trucks out there. I think the snowplow's gonna be there.
Nice.
Free slushies. Or wait, what are they? Ice, shaved ice, Hawaii shaved ice. That's on it. Okay, never mind. They will be there.
Fire trucks too.
Yes, fire, police, yeah, fire will be there, police will be there, Comcast is coming, they're bringing a bucket truck.
It's a fun event. It was very successful last year. So yeah.
Get like touching truck.
Yeah, they were so cute, getting in all the big trucks and then honking on the horn.
We did have the admin team come out from PD and was like, can we lay out the horn? We're like, no. Yeah.
Not a jam. We could
There can be.
them, yeah.
That we can put up with it being 2 blocks from it.
Yeah.
I would like to motion that we amend the roll to include Commissioner Damiana. Second.
Thank you.
Seconded? Yes. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right, motion carries.
Thank you. Yeah, stuck in traffic trying to leave Everett. Please pity me.
Too many people want to leave Everett. All right, any further staff announcements?
I don't think so. None that can be good.
Well, move forward to public comment. Do we have any comment from the public today? Anybody online? Everybody's out enjoying this weather. All right, moving on to existing business. First, we have the Color Pop project. We sent out a spreadsheet asking for suggestions, locations you've seen around the city that you think would be a nice place to add a little touch of color. Did everyone have a chance to fill that out and return it or submit their ideas separately?
I submitted my ideas separately because I didn't know there was a spreadsheet. I think you had mentioned it, though now I'm remembering. I'm talking about that.
That's it.
We can get excited on that. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up. I think I closed it on accident.
No worries.
Yeah, the only time I saw the spreadsheet was when it was set with the agenda. Was there earlier communication?
No, I think it only-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Shouldn't have got much to submit a bunch because
It was her idea. As a concerned member of the public.
float up a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell me when.
Since I've gotten her.
I guess being on the city council.
A little more? Okay, perfect.
Well, it says I can't get on it while Kristen's on. She's not on.
So what we can do is, once we get everything put in here, we'll take it to our public works department and have them vet it.
That's,
You're in there, Wendy.
you can see it.
Great.
I don't. Oh, yeah, it's, so my suggestions are over there. Okay.
Which ones are yours?
Oh, hey, I submitted the first three,
That's fine.
or
Oh, number
the
5.
bottom, or.
Number 6. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
And 9.
Oh. I guess mine are in there. Wait, you've already seen my,
Yeah, you sent,
okay.
yeah, you sent 2 separate documents.
I sent the blank one and
Yeah.
then one for,
Oh, gotcha.
one that I already filled out.
Oh,
Same
sorry.
way.
Okay,
Oh, no worries.
I'll pull those off of there. And then Brandy's and.
Yeah, I just suggested the retaining wall along Third Avenue, and we have the retaining wall over here by Valley Mail that's just sort of sitting there with nothing on it.
Mhm.
And then it's silly, but there's a big rock right by Lake Rasmussen.
Yes.
That would be nice to touch up, if only because people keep backing into it.
Oh,
So making it more visible would be
Oh,
nice.
that would be good.
yeah.
So they come out there and give them
Discussion.
discussion, the pain in the past, but it always wears off.
Any discussion on recommendations?
That would be good.
I believe for now, the thought is to take these to the Public Works Department and see how feasible they are, and then get an idea of how many they can do, and then if we have more than what they think they can cover,
Mhm.
we'll whittle it down.
Yeah, and we'll want to make sure that everything that's suggested is in the city right away, that we can paint it.
I have one comment. I had more, but I'll just mention the one. I think we should extend the pops of color to the residential areas too, to kind of tie everything together instead of clumping them all in downtown.
Assuming those are retaining walls that the city owns.
Yeah, I listed a couple of them. I listed a couple,
Yeah, there was no limitation that they all have to be on Main Street or anything like that.
Can we give till Thursday to put any final suggestions in the main document, and then we can send it over to our public works director on Friday?
Mhm.
Any other comment on the pop of color project? Moving on, we are moving forward to the biennial art plan, and we are looking at collecting community input for Duvall Days. That's gonna be exciting.
Yes.
Fine, what should I say? Love Duvall Days.
Yeah.
They do all these.
5th and 6th, so 6th is the Saturday, I think.
Yep, it's always the first weekend of June. No.
So, yeah, last time we did this was 2 years ago. And we did a dot exercise in City Hall that was vote for future of art projects in Duvall. And folks got to do a dot exercise. It had murals, it had water features, earthworks, etc. And then we had the, postcards to pick topics of murals. And so kind of understanding that murals are probably done. Water features are expensive.
Yes.
Kind of leaning into the different, other art opportunities in the city that we can create some community input exercise in City Hall so that we can start building the new biennial art plan. I will tell you that the mayor has come up with a set of ideas. So how this will work is we'll get ideas from the public. And then in August or September, probably September, we'll have to talk about if you want to take some recess. In September, then you all will bring all of your ideas. We'll have the public's ideas. We'll do a voting exercise to figure out what we want to put in the next biennial art plan, because we adopted it consistent with budget of hiccups. So with that, any thoughts on what you would like to ask the community? And yeah. We are also going to two farmers markets this year. We will be at Summer Stage because I will also be asking the community different budget questions. So we have planned activities also at Summer Stage, like I didn't do it, I asked AI to do it. It was a pun on rock music and budget, like the budget question of the day. I can't remember what it started, or budget question of the week. So I'll have different budget questions, but I can also do different art questions. And so I'm trying to think about different ways to get out in the community and ask them what they want to see.
Personally, I really like the dot exercise. I thought it was fun, useful.
We've always had good luck having just an art table set up for kids to come in, doodle or color pages, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to hear from people what they think the spirit of Duvall is, what they want the art to reflect.
Okay.
I don't know if we want that to be a dot exercise where we come up with a few ideas, or if we want it to be a fill in the blank postcard situation like you did last year.
Yeah, we could do a postcard, because we did kind of a similar question. At the same time we were creating the biennial art plan 2 years ago, we were also doing our comprehensive plan. And we had these little bookmarks where people said, small town, what does small town mean to me? And then they could fill in.
That is a good idea.
And so we could do something similar, like for a spirit of Duvall, some way to frame, what does art in Duvall mean to you, or I don't know, something.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
Free discussion.
Yeah.
Free discussion.
Okay,
But,
making sure. In addition to the dot thing, is there any like social media reach out around that time too that you put for people who maybe don't come or have access?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can do also a social media push. Sometimes it's helpful if we do a dot exercise and we display it on social media. It gets people saying like, oh, I didn't come down. So then they'll come down and fill out a postcard or something. We also did a thing this year for Summer Stage where we created different postcards of, would you like this or that, like more country or grunge this year? And we actually got really cute comments back. Yeah, so yeah, we could also do a social media push.
That's Facebook, right?
Hmm?
Facebook? What else? What
We have
else?
Instagram too, and our website. We can put information on our website because we have an app. Newsletter. We have 2 newsletters.
What about like an online form? Do you have that? Like if you were to do like a QR code and take them to like to fill out, because that might save space,
Mhm.
might be easier.
Yeah, we can do surveys too, like short surveys. But what we would like for this group is what do you need to know to figure out how to prioritize the projects going into the next 2 years?
It's a really open question.
You're looking for answers right now, or? Yeah, just concert fest.
Yes, because we have to start, I mean, I can come up with stuff, but this will be our last meeting before Duval Days.
Yeah.
And so if I don't get ideas now, I'm gonna wing it, which is fine, I can do that. But I have to start prepping the materials for Duval Days in the next few weeks.
Well, I always wanted to represent the population, the community, you know, all of the aspects, I mean, all of the cultures and different groups, you know, seniors, daycare.
Love to find out what public events people are already attending, what public sites they're using. What makes them happy to be in Duvall when they could go to bigger, fancier parks in Seattle or Issaquah. Why stay here?
I'd like to see, more smaller, you know, artistic events like the Poets in the Park. I still want a string quartet promenade with public dancing. You know, or any kind of public dancing. Maybe even like make it part of a, you know, exercise initiative, get people out, but it could be quieter, it could be, you know, on Wednesday nights, say, people come and you learn a country dance, or, oh, speaking of the multiculturalism, we could learn simple dances from all over. It could be like a, you know, could go through spring and summer and even into October.
Does anyone know what happened to the jug band that used to be at the coffee house?
I did put in for a grant with Councilmember Perry for a 6 series outdoor dancing.
Oh, lovely, thank you.
So if we get it, you know,
Fingers crossed.
fingers crossed, then we can in this group decide what kind of dancing. Like I think in the application I had like a swing night where we brought the jazz band students in, line dancing, tango, salsa, square dancing. I had listed, like I said. Bollywood, I think I had listed as well, like belly dancing.
Yeah.
So
A hoedown?
yeah, I have line dancing. So if we get that grant, then we can figure out, you know, what to do with it. But if not, we could build it into next year's biennial.
So we're gonna have a mariachi band, right?
Okay.
And you don't need to know how to do mariachi, you just move to the music, and DFA now has a salsa band, Cadillac Mambo, and they are really good. We found a grant that would pay for them.
Okay.
So they're gonna be, I mean, if we can teach people how to do it before, that would be awesome.
Yeah, and I've done like little bits of dance instruction, and if it's simple enough, right, you can teach the public how to do it in like 15-30 minutes.
Yeah.
So that then they feel ready, right? And like, oh, now I can participate in the dance. I don't have to have studied for 3 years.
Yes. So if we, so last time they voted on the concept for a mural with the postcards. So I think I'm hearing, you want to know what kind of small performance
Yeah, what kind of small performances
people would be interested in.
When is our first performance over in the new, not gazebo, band shell, not band shell.
No, we haven't
The
scheduled it
small
yet.
stage we have.
We
over
have we have a month pick, but not the date. We're waiting to set the date.
But it'll be after Duval Days.
Yeah, and KCLS just reached out to us today to, well, we had talked about it, programming a story time down there as well during the summer.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
We should have a calendar for all these Duvall events, there are a lot of them from different organizations.
Yeah.
You're gonna do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's, I mean, our events are on the calendar. Yeah.
Have we programmed all the movies in Summer Stage in the calendar yet?
Not yet. That's, I think there's an announcement coming out tomorrow for Summer Stage, the lineup announcement.
Yeah, that would be. Looking forward to movies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I do love movies. Right,
And we're gonna get that, sing along.
I would like to, yeah, I mean, we have the movies purchased, so we scheduled the 5 or so in the park. And then we need to schedule the sing along.
Nice.
So, I mean, one thing that, if we take a look at the public art policy, and the types of projects that, we like looking at the purpose and the public art types. Are there things I think maybe we can look at that you all are interested in prioritizing in the next 2 years?
Which page are you on?
So Duvall Public Art Policy 1 and 2.
Oh,
So if we look at purpose, the purpose is, unique history, economic development, cultural tourism. But the public art project types, we have sculpture, painting, which is murals, graphic arts, mosaics, crafts, photography we're gonna do, so we prioritize photography. We'll get the flyer out for that soon, so people can spend the summer doing their photography.
I think we had a discussion at our last meeting about culinary arts.
Mm-hmm.
But that's something we can also list.
Mm-hmm. So we could do kind of a dot exercise around smaller artistic events, dance, poetry. Maybe that's the question this year.
That's good. Yeah, what small events do we want to see in our public
Storytelling.
spaces?
Culinary.
Instructive. Trying to think of a better way to describe culinary
like-
arts. Oh, not a better way, but a way to kind of.
Yeah, with like cooking classes or something. And,
Hard to do those on a stage.
yeah,
Where are you gonna do those? Be fun.
yeah.
For line item number N, portable art. Like there's something there I think would be really cool. Like Green Lake does something. We talked about it last time with like they have like certain art groups, volunteer art groups, they do like summer sculptures and art projects and experience projects that they set up and they leave for like 3 months and then they tear them down.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I think for like 1 month, people who are coming by or walking by, they participate in the art and then it's displayed and finished. And then tear it down. I feel like that
Oh,
would be-
so it's like people work on it
Yeah.
and leave the supplies and then just some other random person comes?
Yeah,
Oh, like a citywide exquisite corpse?
yeah.
That's really cool.
Picture of one from Portland
Mhm.
that was like this. In an alley, they activated an alley in Portland. They would put it on this phone and might have.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good way to show that how community comes together, even though we're not in the same spot at the same time, but like maybe together
Yeah,
we could build a better community kind of thing.
yeah. And people could do like little bits of stories or poetry in that too. So
Poetry wall or something.
it could
like
be,
that.
yeah, it could be a poetry wall where people, or even a story wall.
Mhm.
Where people write, everybody contributes a sentence and you just go and you write the story and see what you get. I mean, those are just fun, like art.
Yeah,
stories.
yeah, do we want to list that as, I don't know. Hands-on art or.
Yeah, be like
participatory
portable or
art?
temporary time-based art. Yeah, I can find different examples of that and put pictures. And like, are you interested in these types of things?
Okay.
I did meet with the artist and I have to write her back. She displays at Grateful Bread Aria. she has a couple painted cabinets that is like do an art, take an art piece.
Oh, yeah.
So, I need to meet with her. She's interested in selling them to the city. They're gorgeous.
Oh,
And maybe
I've seen those near Third Avenue, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's one on Virginia third, and then she does other art.
yeah, she's very talented.
Yeah.
So she wants, to get them out of her garage. So, I'm gonna meet with her and talk to her about that, but that kind of that opportunity to take one, drop one, and then I was gonna, so staff our projects. So the last week and a half, I was up on Gwyneth Island. And they had like that, but it was kind of a chicken coop that had been rehabilitated into a puzzle exchange. And it was like really covered, you know, take a puzzle, drop a puzzle.
Right.
It was very cute. So those little kind of community building activities, kind of like free little libraries. But I know what you're talking about. I can find some examples. And if you have some pictures of examples, we could do that too.
Okay.
That'd be good. I think those are probably like the community building stuff would be good.
You know what else might be fun too? Is just little kits for people to take. Right, that has a small project. I used to do a brief history of ornamentation presentation, where I do like a talk about ornamentation. I do a show and tell of different jewelry and things. And then I'd have little kits for kids to make check glass bead stretchy bracelets. And I was astonished that even the adults loved it. And they were like, ooh, sparkly things that I can make. Or like little, you know, metal stamping and stuff. I had kits that I'd loan out, be like, hey, take this. So maybe if the city wanted to take over something like that.
Maybe like Duvall days, you can have that as part of a booth.
It can be part of a booth, but I think also just for people who, you know, your plans fall through on a Tuesday and it's like, oh, I'm gonna go and get a watercolor palette and 3 paintbrushes and 5 pieces of watercolor paper. And just kind of have those and then encourage people to show or share the art when they're done.
Makerspace.
Yeah, but
Like a micro maker space.
well, like a micro maker space where you can just go and pick up something the size of a lunchbox, right, and do a little project, and you know, hopefully return the stuff that you don't use so people can keep using it. But yeah, just you know.
Find me a place to put all my leftover art supplies.
You've seen through me. Like I just will clear out entire boxes with my house.
Weren't you just talking about the chicken coop thing? Is that like a space where you exchange things? Maybe it's an exchange, is that what you're saying?
Supply exchange too, yeah.
Yeah, an art supply exchange would be nice too, then people could drop stuff, but I was thinking more so people could just go and pick a project. It could even be blind, maybe you don't even need to know, you just take a box and there's a kit and you go do it. I think that would be fun.
Very complicated.
Yeah.
Sort of a consequence-free way to try
To try different things, yeah.
hobbies that are expensive.
Right.
I have a question about adding something there. I know you say we're kind of done with murals, but I've noticed underneath the bridge, there's like this flat concrete walls that are kind of there.
Yes.
Yeah, the kids love those.
Yeah.
Yes, the mayor would like that on the biennial art plan. Is a graffiti cleanup, blank art space down under the bridge.
You would mind so much if it wasn't tagging. Tagging is just the lowest form of graffiti.
Yeah, so she would like it to be more.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to suggest that maybe one of the questions, if it was to make it on your list, is to make it a tag wall for a space for taggers. And that it'd be like, because I don't know if y'all know about graffiti or not, but it's like people tag over each other and becomes an art. It's actually kind of like a public art display,
Yeah.
and then everyone's adding on or taking over a space. If we could control the narrative in the sense of like,
Yeah,
here's the space for it, have at it, have fun.
Well, we have
Just-
the skate park.
Yes, I've seen that,
Yeah.
and that's really nice. as
It's a
well.
good idea. The second we tell them they can do it, people will stop painting on it.
Yeah, right.
Right. But yeah, no, I just noticed going to the farmer's market, it was kind of like bare.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is one of her pet peeves,
Yeah.
because it's an eyesore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't the trail go through there as well? Is there any way we can request funds from them, whatever, whoever?
From King County.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could try.
We can at least try.
Yeah.
It would also not be a bad site for like a informational mural, right? Like, oh, you're on this trail, and this is the history of it.
That.
I mean, there's
might be
an
something
animal.
King County to pitch in for potentially.
Yeah,
Like the history of the trail. the
history of
train.
the trail, plants and animals.
I could totally see like train and then transferring to bike, just like the history timeline. That'd be really cool.
Painting of Salish costumes.
Mm-hmm. So,
Just kind of continue on the trail.
Well, we could ask, like,
yeah,
if there was kind of like what we did with the. How did we ask that question for the mural? Had a postcard that said, what do you want the mural to be? And we had some pre-selected for the mini mark mural.
Hmm.
Yeah, Birth of the Valley, veteran hometown hero, native plant, indigenous giraffes, LGBTQ plus, community influx, and other. We had some really funny ones. We had the Kraken, lots of ones for the Kraken. They must have had a good run that year.
Yeah.
So yeah, Starry Night, positive words, American flag, kayaking, canoeing on the river.
A geological timeline of the area would be really nice.
Nature,
So we could ask people to, kind of freeform. If we were to clean up that area, what, themes would you like to see in that area? Okay. Well, I think that's probably enough for us to work with to get at least some feedback.
I also had the other idea, we were talking about the giraffe last time,
Mhm.
we could paint the bridge in a giraffe pattern. Hilarious.
Works
It
would
would be-
not be.
People in public works might be okay with it. Imagining that conversation.
It definitely is.
What?
I'm sorry.
Here's my letter of resignation, Cynthia.
But the front's not enough.
Why you take the last pictures of that face? Oh, it's cute too.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to put giraffe on the postcard. A giant giraffe bridge.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like it.
And that's how you lost John Patero.
Okay, well, I think we have enough. And so then we'll see how it goes. See what people have to say and if they participate, and we'll figure out a social media way to connect with people.
Are you expecting any of us, or would you like any of us to be there with you?
Pretty small.
Okay.
But if you're out in Duvall days, please stop by and maybe spend 5 minutes if people are in, just introducing yourself as a cultural commissioner, but you don't have to say the whole time.
What about for farmer's market?
Once we get sign up dates for farmer's market though, that's different because we have a whole booth and it was just me sitting there lonely. It's not very engaging. They don't really want to talk, people don't want to talk to me anyway, but they do want to talk to the cultural commissioners. I don't say that in a bad way, I'm just not that
You
interested.
forward me the dates once we have the sign up booth and I'll try to prioritize it.
Already, so yeah, I'll forward you.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
And Mayor McHenry had an email about wanting the commission to be in the parade.
yeah.
On the cultural, all the,
Duvall.
day.
Yeah, this is the first time we've asked our commissioners, planning commission, library board, if they want to walk in the parade. And I don't know why we hadn't in the past, but she's like, no, it's really important. We should ask everyone. So.
I assume the cultural commission is embarrassing.
No, I haven't planning commission either. So she asked everybody. if, like, all boards and commissions, if you wanna walk in the parade with the elected.
Maybe
Wanna walk in the parade with the elected.
show up in a giraffe inflatable costume.
You didn't need your last costume.
No pirates this year, though. We mixed the pirates, the seafair pirates.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, they were very loud last year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other comment on biennial art plan or run up to Duvall Days?
I did notice that there was the K, light-based or luminal art.
Mhm.
And we do have the Lantern Festival, which is lovely, but it's fun to have other, like, maybe lanterns that people can carry. Oh, wouldn't it be fun if, in addition to the crossing crossing flags, thank you, we also had, like, I don't know, luminaries that people could just carry across the lanterns. Yeah.
I have to try to remember, the mayor has a lot of ideas, and so I'm trying to keep up with her. I mean, it's amazing. She has so many good ideas. Somebody had, for sure, it was her idea to redo the flags in art, like bright colored art instead of just the orange. Yeah,
That'd be fun.
Way for the community to get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As long as it's bright.
yeah, it has to be bright.
Yeah, there's still reflection on it somehow.
Yeah,
Be a fantastic use for the art we collected summer stage.
yeah.
Get it printed on some kind of reflective white vinyl that turned into flags.
Mhm. Yeah, and it wouldn't be like necessarily all of them, but a couple in each bin. She's like, can we do that? I'm like, can do lots of things.
I see a lot of tie-dye in the future.
Well, that's also like a small artistic event, is a tie-dye artist too.
Yeah.
Everybody brings, because my daughter sends me TikToks. The technique and expertise to create certain images in tie-dye is
It's phenomenal.
very detailed. There was a rabbit I saw like Louise. Yeah.
What a cool thing to do to a cat.
Or we could do, Issaquah used to do the print of fish, but we could do like, flower prints on t-shirts and stuff. That's also a fun community event.
Mhm.
I mean, I suppose we could do fish on giraffes. First you rank with a giraffe.
You also have that lovely sunflower maze in the summer.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do a leaf of sunflowers, sure, that would look lovely.
Any further concerns or questions about the biennial art plan? Right, then I guess moving on to the good of the order. Does anybody have anything for the good of the order?
Can we make sure to put the summer thing, if we wanna do a summer recess, just put it on the agenda for this time?
You can add it to the agenda now by motion if you want to talk about it now.
I wanna talk about that.
We love you all so much, we definitely wanted you an appointment.
I wanna think about it. And especially since it'll be after Duvall Days, if we get the.
Yeah,
I mean, anyone could put forward a motion, but.
yeah, that will be a good opportunity to kind of give some preliminary results of what we got back for Duvall Days.
I do like the sound of that. Anything else for the good of the order? All right, I guess we are moving on to adjournment. I adjourn this meeting at 6:15. Good night, everybody.